What's up, guys? I'm here in the mountains of Colorado and just been spending a few days up here praying and fasting with some of my friends. One of the couple passages that the Lord has really been highlighting to me is Exodus chapter 3 and Daniel chapter 7. Maybe the verses that kind of stuck out to me might not be ones that you've maybe looked at very closely. I know I never have before, but they just really stuck out to me this time. You know, Daniel chapter 7 verse 2, Daniel's talking about dreams that he's having, and it says in verse 2 that as I had the dreams, I wrote them down. And that might seem like an odd verse to get hung up on, but I felt like that was something that the Lord had for me in this time, this week, setting aside this time to really reflect on even dreams that he's given me. You know, the Lord speaks to me through dreams quite a lot. And it's one of my favorite things to do is actually, I look forward to the time I get to go to sleep at night, because I expect that the Lord is going to speak to me in the night. And so the other passage, it was Exodus chapter 3, and it's where Moses is in the wilderness. He comes across the burning bush. It says the angel of the Lord, which we know is the Lord himself, is in this bush, and it's burning. And Moses says to himself when he sees it, that I will turn aside and go and see why this bush is burning but not being consumed. And it's this concept of he sees this thing that's out of the ordinary, this burning bush, and he stops life is as you know it, and he gets out of his normal routine of taking care of the sheep, and he goes, no, you know what, I'm going to stop business as usual. I'm going to go and be intentional about seeking out this burning bush. And so both of those have kind of been the theme of this week, writing down, reflecting on the dreams that the Lord has given me, and turning my gaze towards the burning bushes, if you will, and taking a closer look at some of the things that the Lord has spoken to me over this past semester especially. You know, sometimes we get into this routine where we're just constantly trying to pile on more knowledge, more stuff. Let me read this book. Let me just consume more and more. And what I found is that it's been so good for me to come to a place where just to slow down a little bit and even just reflect on things that the Lord has already spoken to me. He's spoken to me so many things and given me so many things to think about. So it's been such a good time getting to reflect on everything the Lord's been doing in my life. You know, something cool, this is only my second time in Colorado. And the first time was this past summer of 2018. I came out here for a conference. And it was during that time that the Lord gave me a dream, and he spoke to me about a Jesus movement that was coming to Dallas, and how there was going to be an increase of signs, wonders, miracles, and evangelism, and an emphasis, the message of the body of Christ there was going to be an emphasis on sonship, or identity in Jesus as sons and daughters. And I had that dream last time I was here. It's really cool because right now I'm just 2 weeks away from spending 10 days in Dallas here, and coming up in April, where I believe that I will even fulfill what the Lord has for me in Dallas, at least on a short-term basis. And so I'm super excited about that. I wanted to just share that's coming up, and I'm still looking to raise support for that. I still need about $500, $600 left to be fully funded for this trip. And so I wanted to invite you guys once again. There's still time to partner with what the Lord is doing in Dallas, and what he has for me and my team from IHOPU there. And I just want to invite you to partner with me financially for this, and just to be a part of what the Lord's doing there. It has been such a time of refreshing. I just want to thank you guys for praying for me. You know, just even the season that I'm in, the Lord has been speaking transition, and that I've been in this season of acceleration, is what the Lord has said, and things that I thought were going to happen in say this amount of time are happening in this amount of time. And so, even having this sense that my time at IHOPU is coming to an end, So I want to ask that you would continue to pray for me as I seek the Lord and as he continues to make it clear what he has for me in my next step. But thank you guys for praying for me, and yeah, bless you guys. I'll talk to you later.